Did Lomachenko get robbed against Devin Haney last night, man? Let's talk about it. Before we start, I want to start with a quote from the late, great Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's uncle. And he said a very wise quote one day. He said, most people don't know shit about boxing. And, I'm seeing that today because a lot of you guys are talking about it was a close fight. It was a close fight, but Lomachenko got robbed. How do you get robbed in a close fight? If it's a close fight, it could go either way. And you gotta really beat the champ to take the champ's belt. And Lomachenko didn't do that. He applied ineffective pressure. He threw 150 more punches than Devin, but they landed about the same punches. Every time he came in, he was getting countered. And every time he hurt him, he couldn't finish the job. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Devin was hurt. Devin was hurt. His legs were wobbly." But he didn't get dropped. You don't get points for wobbling somebody's legs. You really hurt them. And at this point, he really didn't, because Devin was fighting back. He was holding. He was, you know what I'm saying, still in the game. And Loma really couldn't finish the job. So you don't get points for hurting somebody unless you drop them. And in this case, Loma did not do that. Devin is a young vet and Loma is a old vet, you know what I'm saying? With not too many fights, to be honest, he had like 20 fights, 3 losses. Devin has 30 fights, undefeated, undisputed, youngest ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and why would they rob Lomachenko when Lomachenko's the top ranked fighter? That don't make no sense to me. This was Devin's last fight in his contract with Top Rank. He signed 3 fights. 1 fight, 2 fight, what's his name? George Cambosos in Australia. He beat him, took his belts, became undisputed, then went back again to Australia, beat him again. And now he he had a tough fight with Lomachenko, but he beat him. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko he didn't do anything to beat Devin Haney. Every time he came in, he was getting countered. Every time he supposedly hurt Devin, he couldn't build on that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. He didn't do enough to win the fight. It was a close fight. It could have been a draw, but in that case, it could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying? So, that can't be a robbery. How is that a robbery when it was a close fight and it could have gone either way? It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It was the same group of people that were rooting for Tyson Fury, that were rooting for Oscar Valdez against Shakur Stevenson, right? Then Shakur smoked Oscar, so then they were rooting for Ryan Garcia to beat Tank. Then Tank smoked Ryan. Now those same group of people were hoping Loma would beat Devin. Now that Loma got beat by Devin, you know what I'm saying? We saw Shakur Stevenson in the ring calling Devin out, saying that Loma won. And now we see those same group of people that were rooting for Tyson Fury and Oscar Valdez and Ryan Garcia and Lomachenko. Now they're rooting for Shakur Stevenson to come and beat Devin Haney and Tank Davis. I just think it's funny. I think, you guys could make whatever you guys want out of that. It is what it is. Tap in, tune in, and still undisputed, undefeated, youngest ever, the dream, Devin Haney. You know what I'm talking about? Cry about it, man. Cry about it.